So my daughter absolutely loves going to school, and I think Sunnybrook made her feel that way. So since JK up to grade six, she's now finished grade six, has always woken up wanting to go to school.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Okay. So when we were looking at schools for my daughter, we wanted to explore a number of different options. So co-ed was really important, and being IB was very important for us. And so where Sunnybrook was one of the schools that fit all of those criterias and gave a very close knit community type of feel, both in its physical size, but also when we went for the open houses and toured the place. And so it was very natural for us to pick one that was small enough in size, felt like a close knit community, and was IB and co-ed. So my daughter absolutely loves going to school, and I think Sunnybrook made her feel that way. So since JK up to grade six, she's now finished grade six, has always woken up wanting to go to school, and that's, I think, a testament to both the teachers, the environment that they create, but also the types of children and the personality of the families that pick Sunnybrook as a school that's right for them. The right atmosphere is there for her to really find joy in going to school and attending it. I think she would appreciate the personality of the classmates, the um, interest that the teachers, all the teachers, not just the homeroom ones, but including the specialist ones, take, the opportunities that's provided to her to demonstrate leadership qualities at a young age, I think are all valuable. That she appreciates. She also appreciates that there's cooking, so the food is offered there and is cooked on site. So she definitely appreciates that as well. I appreciate the opportunities that she's had to participate in various activities. So this includes not just sports teams, but also clubs that the school offers, including Model UN, which is one of the highlights for my daughter that she participated in. Um, Music is a big program there with their teacher. She participates in various competitions on behalf of the school there, and so that's a big part. And the types of projects or homeworks that she gets, perhaps being IB or maybe not, but it really to me highlights important key strengths that I think all students should have exposure to. So whether that's doing research and writing a hypothesis, these are all things that I'm sure I didn't do in elementary school, but she definitely got exposure to all of that, which I think is exceptionally valuable. I think the size does well, it shouldn't surprise you because I went there in person to see it. But given its size, being smaller in physical footprint, but not limiting what the students can do in terms of both athletics and other co-curricular activities. So I think that's surprising that people may not know, because you may judge based on the physical size that perhaps they don't have as much. But I think it's definitely enough for this particular age group. I think the families are ones who really value good education, value having an inclusive community, a diverse community, which I think is really important. A lot of the parents meet outside of school hours for various activities just among the parents themselves. So we've become a very close knit community, and being fairly small in size allows us to do that. Yeah, so part of the IB program is the primary year's exhibition that the student gets to do in grade six. And so in this one, my daughter selected a topic on gender inequalities, did a whole research, created a website, interviewed a number of leading females in such positions related to STEM. And I thought it was amazing, amazing that someone in grade six can put something together in this time frame and really exhibit a well integrated and well rounded knowledge, acquiring that information. So I think it's something that the school definitely aids in providing, and she had a mentor as one of her teachers to gather that info. But definitely one of our highlights, and it's recent, so it's in my head. Oh, excellent. They're exceptionally caring, very on top of things. I haven't had a lot of interactions outside of the traditional parent teacher interviews, but in terms of pickup drop offs and kind of all of those interactions, and also seeing them in action at field trips is also an opportunity to see how that interaction is with the teacher and the students. And I have no concerns whatsoever. I find them to be very dedicated in their time that they give to the students. I think in the early years, so my daughter was at Sunnybrook from JK all the way to grade six, which is the duration that the school is offers levels in. I would say some of the key factors are, if you're looking for a co-ed school that practices IB, that is inclusive and diverse in its student population, and has a teacher faculty mix that is very, very caring, and wants the best interests of the students, then this is the school for you. They do have a good mix of athletics and co-curricular activities, not a lot, so they don't have their own fields or swimming pools. So these are things that they do not have, but I think for the appropriate age group that you're putting your child in, um, Sunnybrook checks all of the boxes. Yeah, I would definitely take your child and yourself, of course, to the open houses. Have the current students give tours, interact with them, speak with some of the parents if you can, to really get a feel for the school is a right cultural fit for your child, because you're going to get a great education, but what's important is the inclusive community that you will only experience and your child will experience when you are there. So attending such events, I think, are very important. So that's will be my advice.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.